This presentation is for the course CRIM 380 at Simon Fraser University. Any questions should be directed to the author, Jessica Simpson, a criminology expert with a focus on cybercrime, at jessicasimpson@sfu.ca. Welcome to this presentation on the intricate and evolving landscape of cybercrime. This material is designed to provide a comprehensive overview of the challenges and complexities we face in the digital age. Let's delve into this critical topic and explore the multifaceted dimensions of cyber threats and the global efforts to combat them. The digital world, a sprawling network of interconnected devices and information, has become an undeniable reality of the 21st century. While it presents unparalleled opportunities for communication, commerce, and innovation, it also exposes us to unprecedented threats. Among these threats, cybercrime looms large, a shadowy underworld where criminals exploit vulnerabilities in the digital realm for their own gain. From financial fraud and identity theft to espionage and sabotage, the impact of cybercrime reverberates across borders, affecting individuals, businesses, and nations alike. What makes cybercrime particularly challenging is its transnational nature. Unlike traditional crimes, which are typically confined to a specific physical location, cybercrime can be perpetrated from anywhere in the world, targeting victims across continents. This inherent complexity of cybercrime necessitates a deep understanding of its global reach and the legal frameworks that govern our response to it. Before we can navigate the labyrinthine world of international cybercrime and cyber warfare, we must establish a common understanding of a fundamental concept: the state. In the context of international law, the term state does not merely refer to a geographical subdivision within a country, such as a state in the United States. Rather, it encompasses a broader notion of a sovereign political entity, possessing a defined territory, a permanent population, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other states. This definition becomes more nuanced in the digital realm, where the traditional boundaries of physical space are often transcended. The year 2000 witnessed the unleashing of the I Love You virus, a digital blight that swiftly infiltrated computers across the globe, leaving a trail of disruption and financial losses in its wake. This malicious code, disguised as a benign love letter, spread rapidly through email attachments, exploiting human curiosity and the trust often associated with personal correspondence. Once activated, the virus wreaked havoc on infected systems, overwriting files, stealing passwords, and replicating itself to further propagate its reach. The I Love You worm's impact transcended geographical boundaries, highlighting the interconnectedness of the digital world and the vulnerability of systems lacking adequate security measures. As the I Love You worm wreaked havoc across the digital landscape, investigators around the world raced against time to identify the source of the attack and bring the perpetrators to justice. Unraveling the intricate web of digital footprints left behind by the virus proved to be a complex and challenging task, requiring a high degree of technical expertise and international collaboration. The investigation led them to the Philippines, a country grappling with its own set of challenges in combating cybercrime. At the center of the investigation emerged the name Onel de Guzman, a young computer student residing in Manila. The I Love You worm case threw into sharp relief the complex jurisdictional issues that often plague investigations into cybercrime. While the virus's impact was felt globally, prosecuting the alleged perpetrator, Onel de Guzman, in a U.S. court proved to be an insurmountable challenge. The absence of an extradition treaty between the United States and the Philippines, coupled with the Philippines' reluctance to extradite its own citizens, created a jurisdictional impasse. Furthermore, the United States faced an uphill battle in establishing jurisdiction based on the location of the crime. Cybercrime, by its very nature, transcends physical boundaries, making it difficult to pinpoint where an offense actually occurred. In the interconnected realm of cyberspace, law enforcement agencies face a formidable challenge in combating cybercrime that transcends national borders. Unlike traditional crimes confined to a specific physical location, cybercrime investigations often involve a complex interplay of legal systems, investigative powers, and international cooperation mechanisms. When a cyber attack occurs, determining the appropriate course of action hinges on a multitude of factors, including the location of the offender, the nature of the offense, and the existence of bilateral agreements or international treaties. The long arm of the law must now contend with the borderless nature of cyberspace, where digital evidence can reside on servers scattered across the globe. Navigating the jurisdictional complexities of cybercrime requires a firm grasp of the legal principles that underpin a country's authority to investigate and prosecute crimes committed within its borders or by its citizens. Jurisdiction, in essence, refers to the power of a state to exercise its legal authority over individuals, property, or events. In the physical world, jurisdiction is often relatively straightforward, determined by factors such as the location of the crime or the nationality of the offender. However, in the borderless realm of cyberspace, these traditional notions of jurisdiction become blurred, requiring a more nuanced approach. Different countries apply different principles for establishing jurisdiction, some relying on the territoriality principle, others on the nationality principle, and still others on the effects principle. The landmark case of Microsoft Corp v. United States highlighted the tension between national sovereignty and borderless data. A 2013 U.S. search warrant sought emails stored in Dublin, Ireland, for a drug trafficking investigation. Microsoft argued U.S. law enforcement couldn't compel data disclosure from servers outside the U.S. The case questioned the reach of U.S. law and privacy rights of data stored abroad. The cross-border nature of cybercrime often ensnares investigations in a web of conflicting legal systems, each with its own definition of criminal conduct and standards of proof. This jurisdictional labyrinth can create a formidable obstacle to holding perpetrators accountable, particularly when the offense in question spans multiple jurisdictions. One legal principle that comes into play in such cases is the concept of double criminality, a cornerstone of international law that seeks to ensure that individuals are not prosecuted twice for the same offense by different countries. Double criminality requires that the conduct constituting the alleged offense be recognized as a crime in both the requesting state and the requested state. The challenges posed by double criminality are particularly acute in the realm of computer-related crimes, where the intangible nature of the offense and the often complex technical elements involved can make it difficult to establish a clear nexus between the perpetrator's actions and the harm suffered by the victim. For instance, in a case involving a distributed denial of service attack, pinpointing the individuals responsible and proving their intent to disrupt the service can be a daunting task. Moreover, the cross-border nature of many cybercrimes, where the perpetrator, victim, and the computer systems used to facilitate the offense may be located in different countries, adds another layer of complexity to the equation. Determining which country has jurisdiction to prosecute the offense and whether the principle of double criminality is satisfied can become a legal quagmire. The quest for harmonization in international cybercrime law is further complicated by the diverse legal traditions, cultural norms, and political ideologies that shape national legal systems. What one country may view as a legitimate exercise of free speech online, another country may consider a threat to national security or social harmony. These differences in legal norms can create tensions and challenges for international cooperation in cybercrime investigations. Countries with strong privacy protections may be hesitant to comply with requests for data disclosure from countries with weaker privacy regimes, citing concerns about the potential misuse of personal information. The discussion of double criminality and the complexities of international cybercrime law should not obscure the very real human cost of these offenses. Behind the technical jargon and legal intricacies lie countless victims whose lives have been upended by identity theft, financial fraud, online harassment, or other forms of cybercrime. These victims often face significant emotional distress, financial hardship, and damage to their reputations, highlighting the urgent need for effective law enforcement responses and international cooperation. Moreover, the growing sophistication and scale of cybercrime pose a significant threat to critical infrastructure, national security, and global stability. The borderless nature of cyberspace underscores the imperative for robust international cooperation in combating cybercrime. Recognizing that no single nation can effectively address this global threat in isolation, countries have increasingly sought to forge alliances, share information, and harmonize legal frameworks to enhance their collective cybersecurity posture. These cooperative endeavors take various forms, ranging from informal information sharing arrangements to formal treaties governing extradition and mutual legal assistance in criminal matters. By sharing information about emerging threats, attack patterns, and investigative findings, countries can enhance their collective awareness of the evolving cyber threat landscape. The Council of Europe's Convention on Cybercrime, adopted in Budapest in 2001, stands as a landmark achievement in international efforts to combat cybercrime. As the first international treaty addressing criminal offenses committed via computer systems, the Convention provides a comprehensive framework for harmonizing national laws, enhancing investigative powers, and fostering international cooperation in the fight against cybercrime. The Convention covers a wide range of cyber-related offenses, including illegal access, data interference, system interference, computer-related fraud, and offenses related to child pornography. One of the key contributions of the Cybercrime Convention is its establishment of a common legal framework for criminalizing various forms of cybercrime. This harmonization of laws facilitates extradition and mutual legal assistance requests, making it easier for countries to cooperate in investigating and prosecuting cybercriminals, regardless of their physical location. Cyber war, a new dimension of conflict in the digital age. The battlefields of the 21st century extend into cyberspace, where bits and bytes are as potent as bombs and bullets. Cyber warfare waged with digital weapons blurs the lines between peace and war, state and non-state actors. Unlike conventional warfare, cyber warfare unfolds in the shadows, characterized by stealth and subterfuge. It ranges from disruptive attacks on critical infrastructure to sophisticated espionage campaigns. State-sponsored hackers probe defenses, seeking vulnerabilities for political or military gain. Non-state actors, like terrorist organizations and hacktivist groups, target civilian populations to sow chaos. Blurred lines and shifting sands, jurisdictional challenges in cyber warfare. The borderless nature of cyberspace poses significant jurisdictional challenges in cyber warfare. Cyber attacks can be launched from anywhere, targeting victims across continents with ease and anonymity. This raises complex questions about which country has the authority to investigate and prosecute cyber attacks. Traditional notions of jurisdiction struggle to keep pace with cyberspace. The evolving cyber threat landscape, navigating jurisdiction, cooperation, and the rise of AI. The digital realm has become a battleground with high stakes and fluid rules of engagement. From the I Love You virus to state-sponsored hacking, cyber threats have evolved significantly. Cyberspace's interconnected nature presents challenges for law enforcement and national security. Cyber attacks easily transcend borders, complicating attribution and legal responses. International cooperation is crucial in this evolving threat landscape. Sharing information and harmonizing legal frameworks are essential to combat cybercrime. The rise of AI adds complexity to the cyber domain. AI can enhance both cyber attacks and defenses, creating new challenges. Establishing ethical guidelines and legal frameworks for AI in cyberspace is crucial.